Hi guys, welcome to another beer review. And yeah, I've come to the realization that my channel is just so fucking low quality. It's absolutely insane. But no need to worry. Today we're going over to Cloudwater and we're having a look at a can of the Persistence is Utile. And this is an Imperial Stout clocking in at 10% ABV, described as rich and complex. So, luxurious, luscious, and layered, this Imperial Stout demands your undivided attention. Fruit forward coffee notes are provided by single origin Costa Rica Vita beans from Workshop Coffee, while tonka beans, vanilla pods, and cacao nibs add greater depth and decadent dessert flavours, making this beer to be sipped and savoured, which I am going to be doing so because I'm treating myself to a bit of a lush bath bomb, and I have become very partial to bath bombs recently. Nice, really hot bath, a couple of cigarettes, watch some YouTube, have a couple of beers, just relax. Do you know what I mean? Treat yourself every now and then. So, aroma and flavour: fruit forward, coffee notes, cherry, cranberry, and roasted fig, followed by dark chocolate ganache and chewy marshmallows. Body is full-bodied, rich and silky smooth. Aftertaste is maple syrup, toasted marshmallows, and burnt chocolate cake. Tannic dark chocolate. So yeah, and photography on this can is from Connor Murphy, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if this is taken exactly from the sort of like mash tun. I'm not too sure, but it looks really, really nice. And yeah, I love these sort of photographic labels on craft beer. I think it's a really good concept. So yeah, 10% ABV, and yeah, picked this up from Behemoth in Manchester. Although I went to Cloudwater's place because I wanted to go to track because there were a couple of beers I was interested in. Could have probably just picked it up from there, but you know what? I like supporting good bottle shops, and yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this. I know my good friend Rob from Hop Scene was a big fan of this one, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, I remember he liked it, and I do take Rob's opinion on beer very, very seriously, and I know he likes his coffee beers as well. So yeah, you should all know Rob from Hop Scene by now, and if you don't, shame on you. But if you want to rectify that, if I remember to do so, I'll put his link down below. So of course, got brand appropriate glassware for this one. Haven't got brand appropriate merchandise on though, unfortunately, so it's not a full craft beer review. So unsubscribe and turn the video off now if you so wish. But yeah, beer in the glass then, and that's looking like a nice hearty Imperial Stout. Pretty much, I'm going to say jet black, if not a very dark, intense, oaky, sort of like varnished look, with 2 fingers worth, or just shy of 2 fingers worth, of a nice dark looking head. It's looking pretty damn delicious, I think you'll agree. So let's see what we get on the nose. Yes. You do get those berry tones coming from the coffee. It's a really nice coffee character. It is from Workshop Coffee. I'm not too sure. Are they based in Manchester? I know Manchester has some really interesting coffee places like Ancoats and Tack, Idle Hands. Is Idle Hands the one that's right next to Beatniks? I can't remember. But yeah, I do love good quality coffees. You'll never get anything as satisfying as a coffee lover than a really, well, in general, as much as I adore like pitch perfect beers, coffee is just, I take coffee very, very seriously. And this has just smelled fantastic already. It's so desserty. It's like so jam packed full of flavour that you'd think there was like all sorts of syrups and additives added to it. Get a big hazelnut Nutella vibe. There's like that slightly like blueberry muffin aspect about it. Burnt chocolate cake. I get that a lot, and it's coming through on this one. Oh, that's so aromatic and decadent. It's ridiculous. Persistence is Utile. I think I said resistance. Oh, it just smells so fucking wonderful. Apologies for that unnecessary swearing. Let's give it a taste and see what we get. I've not even like skimmed the surface of how good this beer tastes, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. And yeah, look at this terrible in camera angle. Let's just smell it one more time, sorry. You definitely get that tonka, that slight tonka, almost coconut character. I want candles that smell like this. This reminds me of like the gingerbread candles you can get from Home Bargains. Anyway, smells fucking lovely. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's absolute magic. This is one of those beers where you take a sip and you do your best Alan Partridge impression. That's how good this beer is. Just the right amount of char in there. Lovely cakey sweetness. You get those lovely jammy berry tones in there. Like you've stewed them down nicely. Put some like muscovado sugar on there as well. Definitely get that marshmallow vibe about it. Like genuine s'mores. The coffee is just... it's there, but it's so understated and beautifully utilised in this beer. Such a gorgeous roast. It works beautifully with the roasted malts. This is fantastic. So good. And it's all done with natural, you know, ingredients from the land. Do you know what I mean? Vanilla pods, cacao nibs, tonka beans, coffee. Oh, it's so natural tasting. And it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like big loopy imperial stouts that have got like peanut butter flavouring and ice cream flavourings added and all sorts of beautiful tasting preservatives. But sometimes you don't need to go that far. You don't need to go to that expense. You can, I mean, don't get me wrong, the ingredients for a beer like this, I can't imagine are cheap, especially when you're sourcing them in a conscientious manner. But yeah, coffee in imperial stout, coffee in beer is just... I go on about how much I love like citrus IPAs and things like that, and like citrus fruits in beers. But I think coffee is probably my favourite ingredient when it comes to beer. And this is just absolutely wonderful. This is the sort of beer that you would happily justify buying like a 750ml bottle of and sharing it with friends. I think I paid just under 10 quid for this from Behemoth. Not too sure how much it would have cost me if I'd have just walked 5 to 10 minutes down the road and picked up in Cloudwater, even if they had it. That's to say if they had it actually available to buy in cans, because I know this has been around for a little while as I'm recording this. But even spending nearly 10 quid on this, I think it's just absolutely wonderful. These are the stouts that I absolutely love. The flavours are so... that it's robust, but it's reined in it at the same time. It's a really sensible, mature beer. And as much as I love those like big, bombastic imperial stouts, to have something like this with relatively simple, ingredients that capitalise on the flavour. It's just absolute magic. It's fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. I love some of Cloudwater's Imperial Stouts. I think they've brewed some fantastic, just beautiful, decadent stouts, and this is definitely up there with one of the best that I've had from Cloudwater. It's just the coffee is so good. The coffee is so good, and I'm definitely going to have to look into Workshop coffee. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And my lips are probably stained, but oh well. But yeah, from the presentation to the beer in the glass, this is just absolute magic. So surprise, surprise, it's a 10 out of 10 from me. So if you've tried this one, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of your favourite Cloudwater Imperial Stouts? Are you a fan of Cloudwater? Just hit me up in the comments. But I'd like to think 2020 would be the year that I'd actually put a bit more effort into my channel, but here's hoping. But yeah, I said hoping very weird there. I said hoping strange initially. Then when I said how strange I said hoping very weird in that regard as well. I just can't speak. I've become so illiterate over the past couple of years. It's ridiculous. But that's what happens when you drink absolutely spellbinding beer like this. 10 out of 10 every day of the week. I want to pick up another can of that because it's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Persistence is Utile. 10 out of 10. It's going to be hard to beat that in 2020 in terms of Imperial Stouts. But it's my sort of Imperial Stout, so I'm obviously biased. And Manchester, best city in the world. And Cloudwater, one of the best breweries in the UK. So there's northern bias in there as well, I suppose. This was supposed to be a sipper, and I've drunk a considerable amount of it. It's not going to even last me running my bath, let alone just sitting in the bath and enjoying it. That's so sticky as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. I know Rob's reviewed this. I'll have to revisit his review just to compare notes, but go check out his channel if you haven't done so already. I've got a nice Cloudwater playlist on the channel if you're interested. Go check out Cloudwater, and yeah, until the next time, you all take care and keep drinking really good beer. I'm sure that's a punchline somebody else says, but I can't remember. Anyway, cheers guys, and you all take care.